To talk more about Magna's bid for Opel, let's hook up now with Nick Bontis, who joins us live from McMaster's DeGroote School of Business. How you doing, Nick?
Hey, Bob. Great to see you.
Good. Magna, we're hearing, is the front runner in this deal. What would that mean for Magna and for Canada?
Well, it's great news because obviously we're a Canadian organization. Magna's partnering up with the largest Russian bank, so that's how they're putting their bid together. And the good news is their bid also promises that jobs will stay in the countries that currently exist for Opel manufacturers, primarily Germany, because they got 25,000 workers in Germany. So the German government plays a critical role in deciding who's going to win the bid. I'm keeping my fingers crossed for Magna.
Oh, yeah, that would be fantastic. Now, Magna's in pretty good shape. They've got lots of cash, but of course their parts business is down with the woes of the auto industry, so this would be a good expansion for them.
It would be a good expansion. The other thing that a lot of people don't realize is that Magna actually manufactures automobiles too. They actually get contracted out by other brands, for example, Chrysler, Mercedes, BMW. So Magna, as a Canadian company, has never actually put Magna, the brand, on their automobiles, but they've done it for other automobiles. So this is the other way that we can grow. Even if our parts business doesn't grow, at least we can contract manufacture for others.
Well, that leads me to my next question, because this is something I've wondered about for a long time. So Canada, we've got this huge, Ontario, huge automaking infrastructure. We're one of the biggest automaking jurisdictions in the world, but we're banging out all these cars with other, multinational nameplates. There isn't a proudly Canadian car, and yet Sweden, our economy dwarfs Sweden. They've been banging out Volvos for years. Why isn't there the Canadian Volvo?
Yeah, so the answer to this amazing question, Bob, is global marketing presence, and the reality is we have none. In fact, a lot of people who are now looking over this Fiat Opel deal are wondering who the hell is Magna. They haven't even heard of it. So beyond our closed borders here in Canada, the problem is that Magna doesn't have a brand outside, and that's why we haven't had our own auto sector in Canada. We've just been building parts and automobiles for everybody else.
Maybe if we call it the BlackBerry and put 4 wheels on it?
That'd be a great idea, actually. I think that would sell.
Yeah, I mean, we can do it. We should be doing it.
That's right.
Yeah. Well, before we let you go, let's talk about the recession. According to a new survey of leading economists, we've seen bottom and we're working our way back. What's the Nick Bontis view?
Well, when we started with the economic downturn last fall, I had predicted on this show that the recession would probably last until the second quarter of 2010. The leading economists now are saying that it's probably going to last until the end of 2009. So that's good news. I'm hopeful it's short, but I'm a little skeptical because there's 3 things that are still in play that kind of unfortunately make it for a terrible situation. One, of course, our manufacturing sector is still battered here in Ontario. Consumer credit is still sky high, even though they're trying to fix the credit card situation. And the final one, the most important one, is consumer confidence. Even if the recession is short until the end of 2009, people are still very much spooked. And at the end of the day, unless people are comfortable to actually spend their money, they're still going to hold on to their wallets very, very tightly.
Yeah. All right. Well, listen, thanks for joining us. Nick Bontis from the DeGroote School of Business at McMaster University. Thanks, Nick.
Thank you.